Off this time, the net wide out, one of the best to break the lines. Akinthos Star and Geiger Spirit got out well, so too did Javago. Nathan right up behind the pace, followed by Salgado, Masquerado, Mustard, then Gabfest. Second last in the race is Shags, and racing wide and another length and a half away Magic Marvo. Down past the 750 ends Akinthos Star and Javago. Match strides a length and a half on the net wide out. Geiger Spirit in the centre, Nathan tucked away on the rail. A length and a half to Salgado, followed by Mustard, then Masquerado, Gabfest. Next to last at the 600 is Shags, and a length further away is Magic Marvo. 500 ahead of them down to the corner, and the Greys Akinthos Star leads about a neck on Javago. The net wider out. Geiger Spirit behind those, and over on the inside is Naden. A length into Geiger Spirit, followed by the heavily back Salgado, being called upon now, and he's racing home well. Inside the 300 marker, and Javago's Akinthos Star in front. Geiger Spirit gets out. Naden can't. Salgado battles on, and Mustard is starting to rush into it. Magic Marvo flies down the outside. Mustard raced up to Geiger Spirit. Mustard hits the front, and Mustard beat Geiger Spirit. Photo third, Javago with Magic Marvo, then Naden, Salgado's Akinthos Star, Gabfest, Masquerado. The net weekend out of it, and Shags last to complete the course.
Number 13, Mustard, getting up. An upset in the first. A gelding trained by John McNair up at Gosford and ridden by Rodney Quinn. 2070, New South Wales. Geiger Spirit, number 12, ridden by Chris Munt, second. Now for third, it's a photo finish. It's either number 3, Javago, or number 11, Magic Marvo. There's very little in it. Wall of horses across the track there. A great finish for the first on Slipper Day. Javago has got third. So here's the numbers coming through. 13, Mustard, Rod Quinn. 12, Geiger Spirit, Chris Muntz. 3, Javago, Hugh Bowman. And fourth to number 11, Magic Marvo. And Magic Marvo was ridden by Glenn Boss. And the New South Wales first 4 dividend, $15,876.20 on race 1. Let's hope that's not going to be the trend on a day where there's a lot of short-priced favourites today.
Away they go, and one of the best to break the line was the favourite, Shower of Roses. She'll lead early. Second is Moa Man, followed closely by Daniels the Man, and then Catechism, followed by Comforts. Far was My Tally trying to find a posse. Then Norders on the inside of Uali, then Beaver. Off the track, Typhoon from Outlaws and Zabara. County Tyrone second last, and Absolute is Lyman Hall. They swing the first corner, 15.50 to go, and Moa Man to a clear-cut lead from Shower of Roses. Third posse taken by Daniels the Man. On its inside is Catechism, a length of My Tally, and then Far was on the inside of Comfort from Uali. Norders next, and then Beaver the Rail, Typhoon. About 3/4 of Barra, some 2 lengths then coming Outlaws on the inside of County Tyrone, and Lyman Hall is last. 1200 out down the back straight. The order is unchanged, and Moa Man in front by 2, Shower of Roses. A little more than a length of My Tally on the outside of Catechism, then Daniels the Man, who's travelling fifth. Far was on the rails from Uali, and then Comforts further back. Beaver, Norders, Typhoon wider out. 2 lengths Zabara. Outlaws on his inside from County Tyrone and Lyman Hall. They work their way onto the side and go to the 800 marker, and Moa Man by a length and 3/4. Shower of Roses a length and a half to My Tally. Catechism, Daniels the Man, Uali. Then Far was Comforts, Typhoon tracking hard. A length and a half further back is Beaver the inside of Norders, and then Zabara. County Tyrone second last, Outlaws, and 2 lengths to Lyman Hall. They come to the corner in the Neville Selwood, and Moa Man shows the way. He's a length and a half on Shower of Roses. Third posse, Catechism, and then My Tally, followed by Uali. Far was Typhoon, and Zabara's right on the outside from Comfort, trying to weave clear. Moa Man taken on by Shower of Roses. Shower of Roses shook off Moa Man seemingly. Zabara, though, is coming home down the centre from Typhoon, County Tyrone and Norders. Shower of Roses in front. Zabara trying to get her. Shower of Roses in front. She'll win it. Shower of Roses beats Zabara, County Tyrone and the Queensland and Norders. Then Far was Catechism, Moa Man, followed by Typhoon, and then Outlaws, Comforts, My Tally, Beaver, Lyman Hall, followed by Uali, and Daniels the Man knocked up to finish last. Had a lovely run and was too good. 2, 1 and 3 should be the past the post numbers after the Neville Selwood, sponsored this year by the Loan Inquiry Centre. Shower of Roses, lovely run in transit by Zabeel from Marquise. Isn't she going to be a valuable broodmare? This is her last season of racing. She goes to the breeding barn for the 2004-2005 season, and Shower of Roses raced by the Guri Pastoral Company, trained by Gay Waterhouse and ridden by Chris Muntz. 2-1-3, and the official fourth went to number 12, and that was Norders. The runner-up, Zabara, did a big job. It was a great ride by Beasley to get him over from his wide alley by Zabeel. So the Zabeels of Cornella, the event Jack Denham training Zabara, and County Tyrone is by Dane Wynn, and he's really starting to catch the eye. He's not without a chance in the Sydney Cup. And he's trained, of course, by Chris Lee's Damien Oliver. The Tate Divies, the winner, number 2, paid $3.30 and 170. Number 1, $3.30. Number 3, $2.70. Quinella, $6.60. Exacta, $25.30. Trifecta, $130 neat. And the first 4 paid $1,256.20. The overall time for the race was 2 minutes, .86. The record held by Upwards, 2 minutes, 1:04. And the sectional run, 34.68. 34.68. So beyond here, Starcraft $1.80, $1.20, and in the ring it's just eased marginally. It's just on the black figures at the moment. And they're off. And they came away in a good line. Oxano on the inside, the early leader from Braylock, Del Zayo, followed by Point of Honour, Penitentiary, Running Rich, and then a gap to a Need, followed by Sadler's Song, and then a break of about a length to Rajasthan, followed by Strafed, and then comes the favourite, and that's Starcraft being passed on the inside by Kindak. Kingside second last, Dancing Daggers last. A Need pressing on for the lead as they go round the first corner, and a Need to the lead now, about a length and a half on Braylock. Point of Honour third, Oxano fourth, then Sadler's Song. A length to Del Zayo, 1.5 further back, Running Rich on the inside of Strafed, and 2 to Kindak. Inside the Kiwi, who's passing him now, Penitentiary, then Starcraft. A length further back is Dancing Daggers, Sad on the outside, Rajasthan, and last of all, as they go along the back of the course, is Kingside. They work their way along towards the 1,000 marker, and a Need in front, Sadler's Song going up to his girth. 2.5 lengths away, third, Braylock on the outside of Oxano at the 1,000 proper. Then Point of Honour, followed by Running Rich, and a gap then to Del Zayo, 1.5 then to Rajasthan, followed closely then by on the inside Kindak, and between horses Strafed, and then Penitentiary, Dancing Daggers. Starcraft is second last, and Kingside is Absolute. On the side of the track, they're coming down to approach the 650 and a Need. Blinkers on today, a half length clear, Sadler's Song. 2 lengths away, third, Oxano, and Braylock on his outside, followed by Running Rich, Point of Honour. Then Rajasthan, followed by Del Zayo. A length further back, Kindak, Penitentiary, Starcraft taking off from Dancing Daggers, Strafed, and Kingside very wide as last. Around the corner, Starcraft is sprinting up very quickly, and as they come to the 300, Sadler's Song got to a Need. Starcraft is joining in. He's running about a good deal. Point of Honour going with the favourite. They reach the distance, and Starcraft quickly asserted his superiority, and Starcraft a length and a half, Point of Honour, followed by Strafed and Del Zayo. But it's Starcraft, he's all over the track, but he's too good for them, and Starcraft wins it from either the fast finishing Strafed or Del Zayo. And then came Braylock, Point of Honour, followed by Oxano, Running Rich, Sadler's Song, Penitentiary, Dancing Daggers, Rajasthan, then Kindak, followed by Kingside, and a Need dropped out to run last. Oh, he was all over the place like a drunk. Number 1, Starcraft, Glenn Boss for Gary Newham. Great training effort by Gary. And the Gold Coast Colt has proven too good in the Parramatta League Club Tulloch Stakes. Number 1, Starcraft by Soviet Star from Flying Floozy. Of course, he's a half-brother to Forum Floozy, who'll run later in the afternoon. He's had 11 runs now for 6 wins, well documented. The minor setback after the Chipping Norton was hoped that he could get down on Thursday night from the Gold Coast. He couldn't fly down till last night. Checked out by the vet today and has been able to win. Number 1, the winner, Starcraft, Glenn Boss for the Paul Lynn Syndicate, managed by P&L Macon, and they share the ownership with WK Chow. 1, 6, 2 and 10. Number 6 gets second, and that is Strafed. Strafed by Quest for Fame from Titillate. Corey Brown riding for John Hawkes. And third goes to number 2, Del Zayo. by Encosta de Lago from Amanusa, prepared by Greg Kavanagh at Yarra Glen, ridden by Stephen King. The official fourth was number 10, and that was Point of Honour. The time for a start, the arrow. And they're racing. And the early leader is Special Harmony. Not for long, because there's Niagara Falls whipping up quickly in company with Here's Veronica. And settling down, it's Here's Veronica on the outside. Going up to Niagara Falls, 2 lengths Shamika, a length and a half to Special Harmony on the inside of La Nikita. Improving ground now is Polar Success, followed by Boulevard of Dreams, Ike's Dream, and then a length and a half Timberina. Barberton second last, Generosa last. Niagara Falls a clear-cut leader in the Arrowfield. And working to the back, she has a break of a length and a half on Here's Veronica. 6 lengths away third Shamika. About 2 lengths further back Polar Success. A similar margin La Nikita on the outside of Special Harmony. Another 2.5 lengths Boulevard of Dreams on the inside of Ike's Dream. 2 lengths then Timberina as they string out. Then Barberton at Absolute as Generosa. 1100 to go. And Niagara Falls bowls along by a length and 3/4 on Here's Veronica. 8 lengths Shamika. A further 5 Polar Success at her girth on the inside Special Harmony. And then 2 lengths to La Nikita on the outside of the Kiwi filly. Boulevard of Dreams, 2.5 to Ike's Dream. At her girth on the rails Timberina. Another 2.5 to Barberton, 3/4 Generosa. Niagara Falls down the side of the track by 2 lengths on the rank. Outside her Here's Veronica. Some 8 lengths away third Shamika. 3 lengths to Polar Success, a half to Special Harmony. Then La Nikita, Boulevard of Dreams. There's been very little change. 2.5 Ike's Dream. Timberina is being desperately ridden from Barberton, and last of all Generosa. Niagara Falls by about 8 lengths on Here's Veronica as they thunder round the corner. Shamika the first to go out after this tearaway leader, Niagara Falls, and Special Harmony. She's putting in her claim now, and then Ike's Dream and La Nikita. Special Harmony is lengthening stride with Shamika to peg back Niagara Falls. Shamika hit the front, Special Harmony after her. Ike's Dream is next. Special Harmony got to Shamika. Special Harmony ahead in front. Shamika's battling back, but it's class prevailing here. Special Harmony, 6 wins on the trot. Special Harmony from Shamika, Ike's Dream, and then a photo Timberina, Boulevard of Dreams from La Nikita, Generosa, and then Niagara Falls, who got very, very weary. A long margin Barberton. Polar Success has beaten one to the line. The rank outsider is Veronica. She's a class act, isn't she? 6 wins on the trot now, 10 overall from 16 starts. Damien giving her as easy a run as possible, but by golly, Shamika, she wouldn't surrender. She really made the crackerjack Victorian filly work every inch of the way over the last 200 metres. 1, 2, 5, 4. 1 Special Harmony, Damien Oliver first. 2 Shamika, Jimmy Cassidy second. 5 Ike's Dream, Darren Beedman third. And 4 Timberina, ridden by Chris Muntz, was fourth. The official tote divvies, the winner paid $1.40 and $1.10. The runner-up paid $1.90. The third $2.50, Quinella $4.30, Exacta $5.60. The trifecta $30.30. The first 4.
All right, the first 4 there.
Gates are back. There they go. And on the inside, Grand Zulu was the best out. Commencing pretty well was Mummify. Els from not far away, and Hale from the outside is about to work over. Now Sound Action dropping back a shade, followed by Lashed on her outsider. Inside is Grey Song and Mackay Diva last, but J.A. Cassidy goes to the front on Hale and past the judge on the first occasion. Hale leads from Els from wide. In the centre is Mummify. On the fence, Grand Zulu, a length the lash, to similar margin off to Sound Action. 2.5 into Grey Song, and 3/4 the outside Mackay Diva. Hale going along at a pretty good clip, and over the crossing at the 1800 he leads about 4 or 5 lengths now on Elvstrom. Mummify a length away third, similar margin then to Lashed on the outside of Grand Zulu, then Sound Action. Grey Song being second last, a length further away Mackay Diva, who'd be about 10 lengths off the leader Hale. And working to the back of the track in the BMW, approaching the 1400, and Hale's in front by about 3.5 lengths on Elvstrom. Third on the rails is Mummify. Another 3 lengths then to Grand Zulu, racing on the inside of Lash. 2.5 then to Sound Action. A length and a half then to Grey Song, and only ahead Mackay Diva on the rails. No change past the halfway at the 1200, and Hail for Jimmy Cassidy again quickens up and leads about 5 lengths on Elvstrom. A length and 3/4 further back is Mummify. 2.5 lengths away next Grand Zulu, parked on the inside of Lash, being niggled at. Then Sound Action being passed by Mackay Diva. Oh gee, getting into a little bit of bother there was Sound Action as Mackay Diva went through on her inside, and Grey Song is last. They work down past the 750 and Hail. Only 3 lengths now on Elvstrom. 2 lengths to Mummify. A length to Grand Zulu. Again Sound Action getting balanced, and Bosses easing off the fence on Mackay Diva. And about 4 lengths Lash dropping off quickly and passed on the inside by Grey Song. It's Hail in front on Sufferance maybe as they come to the corner. Yeah, they've got Hail, and Mummify dashes to the lead. Here's Grand Zulu in hot pursuit. Elvstrom third, and then Mackay Diva and Sound Action in the straight coming down to the 300, and Grand Zulu put his head in front from Mummify. 2 lengths away third is Mackay Diva, and the others can't win it. Grand Zulu a neck in front from Mummify. Mackay Diva is grinding away, but it's Grand Zulu in front. He's forging clear. It's Group 1 glory for Gwenda Markwell and Grand Zulu. Grand Zulu wins the BMW. Second Mummify, third Mackay Diva, fourth Sound Action. Then Grey Song followed home by Elvstrom, Lashed, and Hail was last. Wonderful win. Wonderful, wonderful performance by Grand Zulu Rodney Quinn. And congratulations to Gwenda Markwell, her first Group 1 success. If you'd said to Gwenda 12 months ago, Gwenda, in 12 months' time, you'll win the BMW, she would have looked at you blankly. But she's had a phenomenal run over the last 8-9 months particularly. She's turned this horse out looking an absolute treat, ridden perfectly by Rodney Quinn, and the Grand Lodge 3-year-old gelding from a very good mare, Bravo Zulu, has taken out, as I said in the rundown of the line, Group 1 glory, and earning 1.3 million for owner Mr. D.T.W. Choi. Numbers are 8, 3, 4 and 5. Grand Zulu, Rodney Quinn is first. Rodney, of course, tasting victory in 2001 on Curator Storm. Second placing to number 3, Mummify, ridden by Danny Nicolak. A real duel between those two horses for a bigger percentage of the straight. By Jean Mummify, Lee Friedman, and number 4 third. And Mackay Diva, ridden by Glenn Boss, by Desert King, trained by David Hall. The official fourth was number 5, and that was Sound Action, who struck bother.
All right, thanks Ian. Great call there of the BMW. Grand Zulu getting up. Sound Action fourth, that first.
They're off now. And Platinum Scissors, the early leader, commencing well Grand Army. Private Steer going out the back, and Lonhro's going to settle second last. A few keen to lead. Gentle Genius and also Keep the Faith, and settling down, it's Gentle Genius and Keep the Faith, narrowly from Grand Army, and a couple of lengths Titanic Jack. A length the Platinum Scissors, 3 lengths to Lonhro, and about 3 lengths further back Private Steer. Keep the Faith is the leader as they race on towards the 1,000 marker. 3/4 the break on Gentle Genius, a length and a half to Titanic Jack on the inside of Grand Army. A couple further away Platinum Scissors, a similar margin to Lonhro, and about 2 further off Private Steer. 10 lengths would cover the field and the Ryder as they work past the 800, and Karen McAvoy has Keep the Faith loping along a length and a quarter clear. Second posse Gentle Genius, Titanic Jack on the inside of Grand Army. A couple further away Platinum Scissors, 2 lengths then to Lonhro, Beedman riding very quietly, and 3 lengths to Private Steer coming down to the corner. 500 out on the Ryder, and Keep the Faith is going very, very wide, and Titanic Jack sailed up on the inside, and Grand Army to the outside to hit the lead, and Lonhro putting in his run now. They come past the 300, and the crowd is starting to cheer already. They're sensing Lonhro's win. Lonhro cruised past Grand Army, followed by Private Steer, but it's Lonhro in full flight, providing another magnificent spectacle, and Lonhro has walked in from Grand Army and Private Steer. Platinum Scissors followed home by Titanic Jack, and the last two were Keep the Faith and Gentle Genius. Wanted on his ear. Number 1 Lonhro, ridden by Darren Beedman, a mile too good in the Cathay Pacific George Ryder Stakes. Group 1, number 11 to him, his second successive George Ryder. And when Darren made his run, you could hear the crowd start to rise and cheer to a man, boy, woman and girl, and to the line unextended. Lonhro has walked in 1:27.24, which is only 0.03 outside the course record, and has betted March Hare's race record of 1:27.38. Standing by for the numbers. Number 1, Lonhro, will be first at 1:30 and 1:20. Number 2, Grand Army, will be second. Is by Hennessy from Tambor, trained by Gay, ridden by Danny Beasley, as the numbers flash up. Number 5, Private Steer, third. She plugged home. No third tape by Dane Hill Dancer, John O'Shea Glenboss. And number 4 was the official fourth, and that was Platinum Scissors. 1, 2, 5 and 4. The totes are $1.30 and $1.20 for Lonhro, $3.40 for Grand Army. There was no third. The Quinella, $5.10. Exacta, $7. Trifecta, $13.60. And the first four on 1, 2, 5, 4, $49.40. A comfortable win. He could have won by further if Darren had have so desired. 1 3/4, 1 1/4, and you've got the time details, a race record and a tick outside the track record. And what an ovation he is going to get when he comes back. Dad leading the field out octagonal, and son Lonhro taking it out and making it 34 starts, 26 wins, and 260,000 today. Takes his overall earnings to 5,600,000, and he's just surpassed his dad by taking out his 11th Group 1. Okay, not much more we could add there. It's 1, 2, 5 and 4. Another memorable victory by Lonhro, this time here at Rosehill Gardens.
Well, he certainly hasn't disappointed all those fans that turned out at Rosehill to see him this afternoon with their Cerise Lonhro caps on. What a champion. 11 Group 1s, one more than his famous dad, who would have been watching that race from the mounting yard after he paraded and led them out.
Racing in the Golden Slipper, and Crimson Rain, Tiny Girl and Flying Firebird beat them out. Dance Hero jumped well, then She's in Demand charged forward, followed on the inside Dane Shadow. A length and a half to Fast Net Rock, and then Burning Sands, about a length and a half a Lingy, then Econsaluber, and 2 lengths to the Roughy Faster Pussycat. Good battle for the leaders, they come to the side. The Roughy Flying Firebird narrowly over Dance Hero. Tiny Girl drops in 2 away third, then She's in Demand, Dane Shadow, followed by Charge Forward. Crimson Rain caught out wide, then Fast Net Rock, Burning Sands, a Lingy 3 and 4 deep. A length and a half further back, Uber on the inside of Econsul, and 2 lengths to Faster Pussycat. Travelling to the corner in the Golden Slipper, and Dance Hero a clear-cut leader. A half to 3/4, now a length on Flying Firebird. And then Tiny Girl, Dane Shadow, followed by Charge Forward coming into it. And a Lingy is on the extreme outside. They pass the 250, and Muntz goes for home on Dance Hero. A length and a half, Charge Forward, and a similar margin, a Lingy. Here she comes, the favourite. Dance Hero still the leader from Charge Forward. A Lingy, is she running out of ground? Dance Hero in front, holding Charge Forward. Dance Hero wins the Golden Slipper from Charge Forward. A Lingy third, Fast Net Rock fourth. Then Tiny Girl, Burning Sands, Dane Shadow, E-Consul, Crimson Rain. Then Faster Pussycat, long margin, She's in Demand, Uber, and Absolute was Flying Firebird. Dance Hero completes the Magic Millions Golden Slipper double. Number 1, Dance Hero, ridden by Chrissy Muntz, has taken out the Amy Golden Slipper for owners Mrs. Val Smith, wife of Trainer Gay, PB and Mrs. J.M. Aldrich, F. Cruz, Michael Angelos and G.M. Douglas, emulating the feat of his dad, Dan Zero, who won the Golden Slipper in 1994, ridden by Gregory Hall. Here are the numbers 1, 2, 7 and 6. Number 1, Dance Hero, ridden by Chris Muntz, is first. Number 2, Charge Forward, second, a son of Red Ransom from Sydney's Dream. The winner by Dan Zero from Gypsy Dancer. The runner-up, trained by Johnny O'Shea. Darren Beatman gave him a lovely run. And number 7, a Lingy, she ran out of ground. She was wide coming down the side, a daughter of Encosta de Lago and Ocean Fast. Leith Friedman thwarted at this his attempt to win his 5th golden slipper. Damien Oliver still a maiden as far as slippers are concerned. Officially 4th was number 6, and that was Fastnet Rock. Well, she was sent out the shortest priced favourite in a golden slipper for goodness knows how long, and she's gone under, not by a huge margin. Let's have a look at the time now. It's 1:08.60. 1:08.60 has smashed the race record of Callaway Gals. It's only 0.21 outside of All Our Mob's course record. And Dance Hero, 5 starts, 4 wins and a third, officially in New South Wales, 550 and 170. And Chrissy Muntz winning another golden slipper. Chris, of course, taking the slipper on Prowl in 1998. 550 and 170. Number 2 paid $2.10, charge forward. Number 7 in 3rd spot, Alingi, paid $1.30. Quinella, $14.80. Exacta, $30.30. Trifecta, $49.50. The first 4, 1, 2, 7, 6, 406.20. The 8 and 1 extra double today. The 8 and 1 double, that was Grand Zulu into Dance Hero. It paid $24.80. The extra double, $4.20. Now, what else did we have as far as the betting was concerned on the golden slipper? Superfecta was on the 5th. Nope, the quaddie is 4, 5, 6 and 7. So the quaddie numbers you need today are 1, 8, 1 and 1. Now, here are the margins. The winner won by a short neck, 3/4 of a length, 2nd and 3rd, repeating race record, and just outside the track record, 1:08.60.
All right, thanks, Ian. Great call too. Only 2 two-year-olds have broken 1:09 all season, Dance Hero and Alingi. And Dance Hero's got the money. Great for Gay Waterhouse because the stable had a setback yesterday when Wager, their top filly, was scratched from the race. She had some bruising behind her knee and was withdrawn. So the stable had to rely on Dance Hero. But as they say, you only need one to win it. And he's done it all the way. Race 6 at Morfettville.
The gates are back, and there they go. Immediately on a high goes out the back, and the early lead is Ariante from one of its stablemates, So Assertive. A length and a half away in the 3rd position, All Gonna Do It, threading his way through the field, followed by Caribou. On the inside of another grey, and that's Stowaway, and 2 lengths the Victorian Gold Wells. A length and a half further back is Jeremiah over on the inside from Bosworth on a high, Corral Boy. And Sadara brings up the rear as they head to the 1,000 marker, and it's Ariante loping along in the lead. So Assertive sitting about a length and a half second, Caribou 3rd, then All Gonna Do It, 2 lengths to Stowaway. Jeremiah a half length back on the inside, a length further off Bosworth wide, Goldwell's the middle, 3/4 back along the rails, Corral Boy from on a high, and 2.5 to Sadara. This is the order as they sweep onto the side, and it's Ariante piloting the field. 2nd is So Assertive, Caribou 3rd, All Gonna Do It 4th, and 2 lengths further back, Jeremiah over on the inside, followed by Stowaway. Bosworth having a wide run from Goldwells. Its outside is on a high, endeavouring to pick up some speed from Corral Boy and Sadara. Around the corner, the rider on Ariante, and I refer to Christopher Muntz, is going fairly wide out. And as they set sail for the winning post, Ariante from So Assertive, All Gonna Do It joining in, then Caribou. Jeremiah's over on the rail from Bosworth, and then comes on a high. All Gonna Do It raced up to So Assertive, and they beat off Ariante, Caribou, and Jeremiah along the rail. There's about 4 in line here. All Gonna Do It and Caribou, All Gonna Do It, just the leader, All Gonna Do It. A nostril, Caribou 3rd, Jeremiah, then So Assertive. Goldwells followed by Bosworth on a high, and then came Ariante. Further back was Sadara, 2nd last Stowaway, and last Corral Boy.